The cat will be part of the read today. I'm sorry, he's comfortable. Rules of the house. His name is Mitsu. And he's a cheeky little guy. Anyway, he's comfortable, so he's gonna stay here. Today we are back at general thing. You have a full view of him. I would try to, ideally if he could like sit on the chair, that would be very lovely of you, Mitsu. Money and abundance reading. You know what, I'm gonna gently displace you. Come with me, baby. Here, nice on the chair. It's nice and warm. So I can have my stuff as I usually do. So, as I was saying, money and abundance. And since money and abundance is related to work, we are going to work with the 78 Stories Tarot, which is very modernized and very in tune with, you know, life situations and money and shit. Also, Cosmic Cycle, also very a more modern reimagining, but it also has work elements in it, so that will be a good companion, clarifying deck. Oracles will be what's blocking you, because there's usually a source of block in regards of money and, well, actually in most situations, but I think it's fitting. And when there's blockage, there is clarification. So we are having the clarifying life situations oracle. So, zoomy. Also, if you wonder why I am doing this in the intro, is because there is a lot, like I watch a fair bit of tarot online, and either they don't say the name of the deck, it's not linked anywhere, I have to use Google Lens search to like find something that looks like when I take a screenshot, or directly on YouTube, and it's tedious because some of us really want to grab the deck because the art is beautiful and it can be useful. So instead of having you, the curious watcher, go through the same misery and tedious thing that I go through, I'm giving you on a platter the information that you may want. I'm just making shit easier for you. So catch you in 2 seconds. Hello, water signs. We are doing a bit of money and abundance reading today. How are you guys doing? I hope all those Ace of Pentacles are clocking in your 3D life from previous reads. So, water signs, abundance. Let me peek through the veil. Oh, okay. Let me peek through the veil. There was a sense of loss and focusing on the loss. Maybe something was played unfairly against you, but following that you decided to take a new opportunity. There was a new communication, new insight, and now you are on your merry way towards a new path, new project, new job, new whatever. That, I mean, literally the Ace of Swords had that I got it, or got a new job. So if such is the case for you, congrats. I'm happy to see progress and movement on that front. Let's see what further messages we have. Knight of Coins, 9 of Coins. Okay, 2 of okay. Okay, so you know what? Let's like this progression. First, you need to mingle some energies, make a decision, and juggle possibilities. But then you are single, thriving, self-sufficient, self-reliant, and with that, slow and steady wins the race. You are ticking those boxes, daily mission, your checklist, so you can move at a steady pace towards perhaps your, again, 9 of coins, which would be self-sufficiency, self-reliance, building your own money, your own comfort, all that good stuff. Which in this case, it's not a bad thing to progress slowly and steadily. Instead of rushing into things, you are considering things to really budget appropriately, to maximize your effort and your work. And as I speak that, to take your sweet old time, we have the Chariot, victory, forward movement, perhaps relocation, perhaps just travel. And I will repeat it. If you are in a location that has snow, please, for the love of God, I hope your tires are winter tires at this point. Be careful out there. So, water signs. I'm gonna try to like keep it shorter-ish today, as it usually, I manage to like keep it like fairly comfortable with my other signs. Not in a yappy mood. It's a slow day for everyone. Even the energies are like on break today. I'm filming on a Sunday to have my 3-day advance, so that I can edit in a comfortable pace. I want to work new special intro animations for like the 5 days before Christmas, and thus I'm clocking in every day to keep my advance, so that I don't come stressing come the special days. 1, 2, 3. So it's gonna be a 7-card spread. Actually, I should put it on the line. There's like an not invisible, you can see it, where the cloth was folded. Oh, look at that! I got this job. Again, congratulations, water signs. That's beautiful. But watch out for the devil, for excess, for temptation. Queen of Cups, that could be your card. Also, watch out if they are taking advantage of you. This clarifying card being directly under the devil, watch out how much work they ask of you. But anyway, it's gonna be happy. Oh, watch out for shaky fuckery, shady fuckery afoot in the air, in your energetic field. So yeah, your current financial energy. Dum 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 dum. Whoop whoop whoop. Water signs. Whoop whoop whoop. Water signs. Whoop whoop whoop. Water signs. Yay! Happy for you guys. King of Swords. So it's definitely a new job that will require you to be strategic, communicative, focused, planning. Definitely. Okay, so I have a friend who is a project manager, so hi, happy, congratulations on this note, like literally congrats. For the other signs, you need to be very clever, witty and clear cut with your words, with how you express yourself, with how you strategize and communicate things, how you oversee the project or the work that you just got. Be mindful of what it implicates, what it implies, how you can best maneuver to have the maximum efficiency return on your time and skills investment. So be very, very, very strategic. At this time, your current financial energy is definitely almost like eagle eye focusing on this, so that you have all your attention span on this, which is otherwise beautiful. Something for the water signs that popped out. Queen of Swords. So it's like a triple swords energy, both inwardly and outwardly. What the fuck was I thinking? Outwardly be very sharp-minded, very witty, very strategic and clever, very aware of word meanings and impact of what you say, how you say it. Be very, well, don't be afraid to like raise your boundaries, especially because I'm looking at the Seven of Wands card here. So if they're asking you too much, put your foot down and say that you can take up until this point. Some things might have to be delegated, or they will have to pay extra or something, because that energy is literally at the center of your read. So yay for the new job, but not if they overwork you to the bone, sort of situation. Money block, the devil, excess. And this feels like luxury, because like this looks like a rich guy, you know, like a pilot or something, and just indulging in the good things in life. So be careful of that. So it's a wish fulfillment, but maybe potentially it has like a darker element to the wish fulfillment. So be cautious of you yourself tempering your expectations, your own spending, your own way of managing expectations, money, resources, your own don't fall back in the fast luxury life now that you have a new job, basically. Also focus on your healing and on how you can improve further this wish fulfillment without falling into toxicity and excess, especially if they are asking you to do more than what you can tackle or chew on. Six of Pentacles, the universe is literally giving back to you what you have already been throwing out there. So it's just like karmic stuff coming back at you. But be careful of that devil. Whatever capacity the devil is in your life, in your situation, put a pin on it and keep it in your back pocket, or I would say front pocket even. Root of the scarcity, not making a decision. Knight of Cups, regarding a gesture or someone that might be your sweetheart or someone that is near and dear to your heart. This could be you not making the decision towards them, or them not making the decision toward you, awaiting further clarity, further communication, further context. Something needs to be gathered. Maybe you're reading the fine print, and thus like this guy's date is a little late because they're taking their time, maybe getting ready. Or what is this? Three of Wands. Who is expecting who? Are you expecting your lovebird to make a gesture towards you, or are they expecting you to make a gesture towards them? Either way, someone is expecting and the other one is delaying. So apply that however it fits your personal scenario. How this affects your life. Queen of Cups, you are potentially in your feels, in your emotions, but you are putting that on the side to get back to work, back in your power, being assertive, bold and sexy, taking charge. Again, the career woman, not being impressed by, I mean, literally she finds something boring, so she's not easily swayed into either direction. She needs to be proven the capabilities of whatever she's looking at. So if that Knight of Cups wants to impress you, he needs to put in a bit more work. So what is this about? On the positive front, this could be like a very fulfilling. And we have the Queen of... Also now we have 3 queens. Queen of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. So could this be a question of you juggling and balancing your career woman aspect and your more soft, demure, not wifey, but loving, caring, giving energy with the Queen of Cups? All the while you are trying to maintain composure, abundance, and keeping your home, your house a home clean, steady, welcoming, homey, warm, etc., etc. All of this is affecting your life because now you have to juggle literally 3 key aspects of yourself, and it's a very fine juggling act to keep everything leveled. The work, the emotions, and the resources. What you need to change is take a stance, and if they ask you more than what you can give, don't be afraid to speak out. But also we have the 7 of Cups, so now we have a double 7 options which may cloud your judgment, and then 7 of Wands being defensive and potentially having to say no to something. In this case, having to say no to some options. If you have dropped your CV to multiple hiring places, you will have to eliminate the less appealing one. Focus on, let's say, 3-4 mostly appealing in your reach that accommodate your life needs, and then go from there. So what is this about? And we have the 4th Queen on the table. No, wait. No, we already have the Queen of Cups. So we have the Queen of Cups twice now. So utilize or definitely listen to your and the devil again. Oh, spicy. Don't let your emotions get the best of you. Don't let your emotions be the voice of reason in dictating what choices you make in what capacity. Don't let emotional vulnerability be abused and used against you. Don't let your own emotions lead you astray and lead you into temptation, literally, and to excess and into toxicity. Be very careful of how you acknowledge and then give in to emotional triggers or your emotionality, so as to steer clear from trouble on all fronts, both on false illusions, too many options, but also being defensive, too defensive in regards. If it's being defensive against temptation and excess, that's good. If it's being too defensive against things that might be healthy or helping you, even at the cost of a little bit more energy, maybe tone it down and consider things from a different perspective. That's what's popping to mind. Your wealth magnet is the sun, and I swear fire signs, and I think no, not fire, air signs. Air sign have the sun in this position too. Oh, that is beautiful. With this new job offer, you are confident, you are thriving, you are celebrated, you are, just look at how freaking happy that guy is, both of them. With this new job, you are just super happy, content, celebrated. There's good news on the front, so you reinvest this happiness into yourself, and thus you attract more abundance, which I had a whole speech in air signs, I think. Yeah, they had the sun. The more you invest into your happiness, the more you attract more abundance and happiness. So your wealth magnet is in the right polarity to attract more, which is just beautiful stuff. Boom, chakalaka. That endings and transformation, which in your specific case as water signs, it would be the end and the transformation and the transition of you being overly defensive, of not showing how hard you were struggling, because you had that 7 of Wands and 5 of Pentacles in a couple of reads ago. And so now that situation has ended, but you have to be cautious in not to over splurge with the devil, with everything that is tempting you, that feels good on your soul and on your feel good in the moment. So if retail therapy is a thing that you do, be very, very, very cautious of how much you spend to celebrate this and to feel good and to reward yourself. I am not saying don't do it. I'm saying do it with measure, with temperament, budget ahead, so you are not overspending. Utilize the King of Swords, Queen of Swords, what was that? Ace of Swords, clarity, insight, really very strategizing your budget, your finances, your resources, so your emotions are not getting the best of you and leading you in the dangerous, being too tempted, too vulnerable, and too easily swayed into sales, and thus spending, and overspending. Your next prosperity, 7 of Swords, so you have to be perhaps more stealthy than cheating and lying and thieving. And we have the Queen of Swords, if we didn't have her already, but we did in the first part. So your whole thing is opening with the Queen of Swords and ending with the Queen of Swords. So you have to be really head over heart, strategic, plotting, conniving, clever, really utilizing your communication skills, your plotting skills, your communication skills, the way you see and utilize money, to not let your emotions guide you in the wrong direction of overspending and thus cheating on yourself and feeling that you have been robbed because you got distracted by something appealing. You overindulge and then you look at your bank and shit, you're in the negative. So be very, very mindful of that. Emotions are humans' weaker spot. You can manipulate humans with the right emotional combination or just pulling the right string against yourself and against others. So be very, 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 very cautious of that. Something for my water signs. Well, we had one. The moon. So some things are still unclear, a little hidden, a little uncertainty, perhaps a little scary too, because it's not clear, not readily available, not all the information is totally readily available to you as you ideally would prefer, in a quality of Queen of Swords who has all the stats on her screen, who can literally, like, at a glance know the situation from A to Z, the bigger details, the smaller, fine, finicky details. But with all that being said, you are manifesting, and battery change. So, as I was saying, with all that being said, you are manifesting. You are either manifesting communication, or communication is coming at you very fast and passionate, very just swift communication, email, phone calls, text, DMs, whatever you are accustomed with, to perhaps clarify those pesky unhidden details that leave you a little uncertain, a little doubting of something. But otherwise, it's good stuff. On one hand, you are healing and you have your wish fulfillment. On the other, you are manifesting, perhaps building on this to build even more. Thus far, my only concern really is the devil twice. So be very, 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 and I will die on this hill, very cautious of your own emotions and how they might, or how you yourself could manipulate yourself into talking yourself and, oh, it's okay, I'm splurging, I'm celebrating, I haven't done this for I don't know how many months, years, whatever. Do not let that take you overboard into excess territory. That is quintessentially very fucking important. If I can hammer one message in, that would be it. Because emotions can easily take the best of you, and it's the highway to problems. Yo, whoa, whoa, whoa. And as I was saying that, we had carried away, you know, like I was like hammering it in, and you have 4 cards. You know what, I'm gonna take them all, since yours was like the shortest read thus far. Let yourself be caught up in the whirlwind of a romantic moment, not with a luxury purse. One last move. You have come far on your journey. Keep going and you will soon see what you have accomplished. So this would be the Sun and the 6 of Wands. Cloud of unknowing. So this would be the Moon. Float in the clouds of the unknown. Oh, the 7 of Cups too. Oh, no, more the 7 of Cups. Never mind me what I said. Surrender to the mystery and embrace the sacred within. Allow yourself to dream of how you want to potentially shape the future of this new endeavor. Through dreams, you are low-key manifesting something to come, to take a certain shape in the future, granted with what is available to you. A slow climb. You are getting there one steady step at a time with a little bit of effort. So keep thriving, keep going, keep putting in the effort, but not at your detriment, and don't let them overwork you. I don't want your read to resemble air signs, which are exhausted because work. And with that being said, my dear little water signs, cheers, congratulations, yay! So happy for you guys, especially for the holidays. And do not let your emotions sway you into the arms of the devil. Promise. Pinky promise. Okay? Love you. See you tomorrow.